Hello there, and welcome to Home Education Council of America. I have a couple of really important questions to ask you. First of all, do you find yourself questioning your instincts about how to set up and run your homeschool? Are you maybe at a standstill and a little bit frustrated? Or are you feeling like a failure because you can't seem to give personal direction and attention to each of your children individually? Now, these questions might seem a little rough and blunt and to the point, but they're real questions that we get at Home Education Council of America every day. We have thousands of people who write into us all year long and ask us to solve these questions for them or to solve these issues for them. Here's a couple more. Are you nervous about the high school years and how to get your kids into college and set them up for anything that life brings at them? Are you nervous about that? Or if you're not yet homeschooling, is socialization one of the things that's keeping you on the fence? This is the most important question. Do you truly feel free in the choices that you've made in your curriculum and in your methods? So I want to keep this video short, but I want to share with you a few important thoughts on why curriculum is not the answer to these issues. And before I finish, I'm going to share with you where you can go to get that affirmation that you're looking for, to choose the correct path for your family, and finally address any or all of the issues that you might be having. But first, we need to understand something very profound, and that is that we need to stop circling our wagons around curriculum and take the time to discover what truly makes a successful homeschool. And it's not curriculum. Now, we're not saying at Home Education Council of America, don't buy curriculum, because curriculum is an essential tool, but it's not the most essential tool. What we're saying is that curriculum, no matter how much it costs or how shiny the box or how many bells and whistles the curriculum supposedly has, it is not the answer to the real challenges of homeschooling. So curriculum is merely one tool, but it's not the most important tool. And again, thousands of people ask us every year, what curriculum is the best curriculum for me? What's going to make me the most successful at homeschooling? And then we have to say to them, curriculum is the least essential tool to worry about when you are trying to be successful and you're feeling like it's not working. The most essential tools to give you the confidence and eliminate all your frustrations are not sold in a box. And it's really important to get that concept across to people, because we get these emails every single day. And we want to help you to understand that curriculum is not the answer to the solution to the problems that people are having in homeschooling. So you might be someone who wants to know how to keep your house clean and how to stop sacrificing your sanity when you're trying to homeschool 6 kids all at the same time, and maybe one or more of them have special needs. You're not going to find that in a box. There's no curriculum for that. Maybe you're someone who wants to know how to keep the focus and not lose sight of the end goal. And more importantly, what are your end goals? Do you even have end goals, or are you just winging it day by day? Maybe you're someone who's thinking, how do I write a high school transcript that's going to be good enough for my kid to get into that university that he or she wants to get into? You might want to know how to prioritize your time and stay organized and really to stay motivated. Some of you want to know how to be a mentor to your children, or how to teach them how to be a leader when you don't feel like you're leading the way that you want to. Some of you want to know how to get the socialization that you want for your kids. And some of you want to know how to overcome your own loneliness in this journey, because it can be lonely at times. So none of the critical tools that you need to answer and address all of these issues are found in a box. And these are the real questions and the real issues that homeschoolers face every day. 5 million homeschoolers in the United States, and these are the questions that they have. These are the issues that they're facing. These are the issues that will stop someone in their tracks, and that no curriculum, no matter how shiny or how expensive it is, no curriculum will solve it. So where do you get the tools for those things? Well, I promised to keep this short, so I want to move along here. The best place to get all of those kinds of tools will be at a conference or a convention, a homeschool conference or homeschool convention. But a live convention is going to usually require you to sacrifice an entire Saturday. It often involves expensive travel, childcare. It's really hard to speak with experts when you're dragging your kids through the curriculum hall, or you're dragging your kids into some of the presentations. And what's more, because of all the logistics involved with attending a live convention, you're really only going to be able to hear a couple of speakers. If you're really ambitious, you might be able to catch 3 or 4 speakers, but you're still going to walk away with only a small portion of what you truly need for your toolbox to make yourself successful as a homeschooler, because it's impossible to get all of it at a live convention. So what if we could take all of the information that they have at a live convention and spread it out over a couple of weeks? Would you go? That way you could see all the speakers and get all the tools. But who really has time for that? Who can afford that kind of travel to be away from home for 2 weeks? Well, I promise to share with you how you truly can have it all. At our online conferences at Home Education Council of America, those are things that we're really well known for. We take everything that you would find at a live conference and we place it right at your fingertips. I mean, seriously, if anywhere you have a Wi-Fi or an internet connection, you can attend our conferences. You don't have to give up a Saturday, you don't have to try to find a babysitter, and there are no expensive travel costs involved. We're even accessible on mobile devices, like your smartphone or your tablet. So you just simply log in and click play at the time that the speaker goes live. So our speakers are just simply amazing. We get hundreds of testimonials whenever we launch a conference from people, and those hundreds of testimonials come in daily during our conferences. Our speakers are some of the best practitioners in the homeschooling community, and they are going to share with you some very powerful and life-changing ideas that will help you to get your footing and give you all the confidence to do what you do. But they're not going to be in there talking about curriculum. They're going to be sharing with you real tools and addressing all of your homeschooling concerns in a way that you won't find anywhere else. And you're going to get that clarity, and you're going to find that resolve that you've been looking for. It can't be any easier to get the truly essential tools that you need to be successful in homeschooling. You simply register, log in, and click play. That's it. So you can register for our upcoming 2015 National Home Education E-Conference and finally put together your entire toolbox, have everything you need, just by clicking the register button below. So if you're kind of thinking about that and going, I'm really not sure, I have to tell you, a lot of people tell us that listening to just one speaker, one specific speaker from our conference, gave them all the information they needed right at that particular stage in their life where they needed it. And our June conference that's coming up, we have over 25 inspiring speakers and over 30 presentations already slated. So you're gonna come away with something that's gonna change the way you homeschool. and even veteran homeschoolers, people who have homeschooled for a really long time, have written into us after our conferences, and they tell us that they have learned a wealth of information and that they're actually getting re-educated on innovative ways to teach their children, and it finally gives them that freedom to truly feel successful. And they tell us that it's going to affect generations to come. So these are all wonderful, amazing things that people tell us after attending our conferences. And one thing, that's really important to know is that it could take you 5 or 6 or 10 years to compile all the information that you're going to get in this one event. Or you can just register today and get ready to swing yourself 180 degrees and get right back on track where you want to be. You're going to receive practical and doable material. You're going to figure out what you want to do and where you want to go. And you're going to stop sacrificing your sanity and feeling frustrated. And I know that because we've been doing these conferences for a long time. So stop feeling alone in your journey. For those of you who are not yet homeschooling, let's address those concerns about socialization and homeschooling through high school, and stop questioning your ability to do it. Get off the fence once and for all and start homeschooling your kids. So to take part in this powerful feast that we have for you and make the mission possible for your family, register below and grab your ticket. And if you register under our early bird registration, you'll save 30% on your ticket and you won't miss out on finally getting that clarity that you've been looking for. So we hope to see you in the conference. And if you have any questions, just give us a holler. We're always here, and we'll see you in June.